It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Picture this, a world where you remain calm and composed, no matter the chaos around you. Welcome to the world of Stoicism. This ancient philosophy, born in the bustling marketplaces of Athens over 2,000 years ago, offers more than just academic musings. It presents a practical guide for life, a toolbox for handling the ups and downs with grace and equanimity. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control all the events that happen to us, we can control how we respond. It encourages us to focus on what's within our power and let go of what's not. It's about accepting life it is, not as we wish it to be. It's about finding serenity in the midst of turmoil, peace in the face of adversity. Stoicism, in essence, isn't about suppressing emotions or adopting an indifferent attitude. Rather, it's about understanding and managing them. In a nutshell, Stoicism empowers you to take control of your reactions, no matter what life throws your way. Now imagine applying Stoicism when dealing with difficult people. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it? In the grand theatre of life, we all encounter a variety of characters. Some are cheerful and friendly, some are sad, and some, well, they can be rather difficult. But here's where Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in understanding and wisdom, can come to our aid. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control and to let go of what is not. In the context of dealing with difficult people, this means not allowing their behavior, their words, or their actions to disrupt our peace of mind. It is about understanding that their actions are a reflection of their own internal struggles, not ours. Consider this. When someone is being difficult, it's often because they're dealing with something we may not fully understand. They could be having a bad day, dealing with stress or wrestling with personal demons. Their behavior towards us is just an external manifestation of this internal turmoil. But the beauty of Stoicism lies in its simplicity. It reminds us that we cannot control the actions of others. We cannot control their moods, their words, or their attitudes. But what we can control, however, is our reaction to them. We can choose to respond with patience and understanding, or we can choose to let their behavior affect us negatively. Imagine how empowering it is to realize that no one can ruin your day without your permission, that you have the power to maintain your peace, your happiness, regardless of how others behave. That's the power of Stoicism. So the next time you encounter a difficult person, remember, you're in control. You can choose to let their behavior affect you, or you can choose to respond with patience, understanding, and compassion. And in doing so, you protect your peace of mind, and you demonstrate the strength of your character. Stoicism is not about changing others. It's about changing ourselves, our reactions, our perspectives, and in the process, we become better, stronger, and more resilient individuals. Remember, you can't control others, but you can control how you react to them. So how exactly can you control your reactions? Let's delve into that. In the grand theatre of life, we often find ourselves reacting to the scenes playing out in front of us. Yet what if I told you that you, my dear listener, hold the power to control your own reactions? Quite a revelation, isn't it? Now, let's uncover the secret of how to do just that. The first step in controlling your reactions is understanding the concept of response delay. Picture this. You're a pool of water, and each event, each interaction is like a pebble thrown into that pool. Your reaction is the ripples that spread out from the point of impact. Now, imagine if you could delay those ripples, if just for a moment. That, my friends, is response delay. It's the brief pause you take before reacting, the moment you give yourself to process the situation and choose your reaction wisely. Response delay is not about stifling your emotions, but rather about giving yourself the gift of time. Time to consider, time to reflect, and most importantly, time to choose your reaction instead of letting it choose you. It's about staying calm and composed amidst the storm, not by avoiding the storm, but by navigating through it with grace and composure. Think of a time when you reacted instantly, without pause. Was your reaction beneficial? Did it lead to a constructive outcome? More often than not, the answer is no. Instant reactions are often impulsive, uncontrolled, and can lead to negative outcomes. By practicing response delay, you can change this narrative. Now, how exactly can you practice response delay? Start with small steps. The next time you feel a surge of emotion, pause. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what is the best way for me to respond? This simple act of pausing and reflecting can make a world of difference. By controlling your reactions, you are in essence controlling your emotions. You are taking the reins of your life, steering yourself towards a more serene and composed existence. Remember, the power to control your reactions lies within you, and with practice, you can learn to master it. Another critical aspect of Stoicism is changing your perspective. Let's explore how to do that. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its simplicity, and one of the simplest yet profound practices it encourages is changing your perspective. This is not about denying reality or sugarcoating the bitter truths of life. Instead, it's about shifting the lens through which we perceive the world around us. When we encounter difficult people, it's easy to react negatively, to let frustration or anger cloud our judgment. But Stoicism teaches us to take a step back and alter our viewpoint. Can we, for instance, see these individuals not as difficult, but as teachers offering lessons in patience, understanding, or resilience? Can we consider that they, like us, are shaped by their experiences and circumstances, and that their actions, however challenging, stem from a place of dealing with life as they know it? This shift in perspective is not about excusing poor behavior or absolving responsibility. It's about developing empathy, understanding that everyone is fighting their own battles and that their actions are often a reflection of those struggles. This understanding can lead to less conflict and more harmonious interactions. To change your perspective, start by questioning your initial reactions. Why are you upset? What assumptions are you making about the other person's intentions? Could there be another way to interpret their actions? Next, try to put yourself in their shoes. No two people experience the world in the same way. By attempting to see things from their viewpoint, you might gain a deeper understanding of their actions. Then remind yourself of the impermanence of everything. This situation, this person, your feelings, they are all temporary. This too shall pass. And finally, focus on what you can control. You can't control other people's actions, but you can control your reactions to them. You can choose to respond with understanding and patience instead of anger and frustration. By changing your perspective, you can change your world. The world may remain the same, but by shifting the way you view it, you can fundamentally transform your experience of it. Finally, let's discuss the vital role acceptance plays in Stoicism. It's a concept that can be a little tricky to grasp, but once we do, it opens up a whole new world of peace and equilibrium. In the realm of Stoicism, acceptance is the key to unlocking a stress-free life. It's not about being passive or resigned to fate, but rather it's about understanding the nature of things and people and adapting accordingly. When we talk about dealing with difficult people, the principle of acceptance becomes even more critical. We must remember that everyone comes with their own set of ideals, beliefs, and attitudes. These are shaped by their own experiences, their own struggles, their own triumphs. And just as we have the right to our perspectives, so do they. Acceptance doesn't mean that we agree with them or condone their actions. Rather, it means we acknowledge the diversity of human nature and the myriad of perspectives this world holds. We recognize that people are different, and that's not only okay, it's perfectly natural. Now, you might be wondering, how does acceptance lead to less stress and conflict? Well, when we accept that people are different, we stop trying to change them. We stop engaging in futile battles of wills, and instead, we focus our energy on things within our control. In doing so, we free ourselves from the shackles of resentment and frustration. We stop being prisoners of our own expectations and start being architects of our own peace. We learn to navigate the sea of human diversity with grace and dignity, steering clear of unnecessary conflict. But acceptance goes beyond just dealing with difficult people. It's about accepting life with all its imperfections, with all its unpredictability. It's about embracing the ebb and flow of existence and finding serenity amidst the chaos. To wrap it up, acceptance in Stoicism is like a soothing balm for the soul. It softens the edges of our struggles, making life a little bit more bearable, a little bit more beautiful. Acceptance is not about giving in, it's about understanding and moving forward. So, what have we learned about Stoicism and dealing with difficult people? We've journeyed through the tenets of Stoicism, understanding how it empowers us to better navigate life's challenges. We've learned how Stoicism arms us with the tools to handle difficult people, not by changing them, but by controlling our reactions to them. We explored the concept of changing our perspective, seeing things not as good or bad, but simply as they are. We delved into the idea of acceptance, acknowledging that we can't control everything, and that's okay. The essence of Stoicism, as we've discovered, lies in the understanding and acceptance of this fact. Stoicism teaches us that our peace and happiness hinge on our reactions, our perspective, and our acceptance of life's inevitable uncertainties. It's a powerful philosophy, one that can help us live happier, stress-free lives. Remember, Stoicism is not about changing others, but about changing how you react to them. It's about finding peace within yourself, no matter the chaos around. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring the notification bell to stay updated on more powerful lessons for a better you. We'll be delving deeper into Stoicism and other philosophies that can help you navigate life's ups and downs. If you've got any questions or want us to cover a specific topic, feel free to leave a comment below. Also, share this video with anyone who you think could benefit from these Stoic principles. Remember, the journey to a better self is not a solitary one. We learn, grow, and thrive together. So let's continue this journey of self-improvement and enlightenment together. Hit subscribe, share, and let's grow together.